We hear so much about mindset. I talk about mindset all the time, but I'm telling you, it really works. It is an absolute must do. Just like you work on your business and growing all of the areas of revenue in your business, you are the business. Working on your mindset is not something that is a nice to have, it is a must have. Have you ever stopped to think about the fact that your business can't grow faster than your mindset? Your business can't go anymore. It can't grow and outmaneuver your mindset. Where you see your business going, how you're going to overcome the challenges that are going to come. Because let's face it, they're going to come. It's never going to be easy or everyone would be doing it. It's never going to be a walk in the park. There's always going to be obstacles. There's always going to be challenges. It's how we rise above those challenges, how we learn from those challenges, how we look ourselves in the mirror and say, okay, I got back up. Sure, I fell down here, but I failed forward. Sure, I made a mishap here and I miscalculated there, but let me also look at the wins. Let me look at 2025 and say, okay, but I brought in this new product line. I got up and tried again. I did all of these little wins and I stacked them up, and I can, with complete clarity, look at the end of the year of 2025 as a wrap up and say, okay, here's the reality of the situation. My financials show it, my numbers show it, my projections for 2026 show that there's a path forward. When you look at those three things, taking a step back and really shifting your mindset for complete growth completely changes how you view every obstacle in front of you. All of a sudden that problem, all of a sudden that obstacle, all of a sudden that fear becomes something that is manageable. It becomes something that you can say, okay, I've had experience in the past overcoming something similar and it was successful. Or I had experience in the past helping my team go through A, B, and C, and we had an outcome that was incredible. You can also, on the same hand, look at it and say, okay, I had this experience and it was not a win. It was not something that I want to repeat. So how do we safeguard against those mistakes? How do we safeguard so that as we look at next year, we're not saying to ourselves, hey, it's a hope and a whim. We're really saying, okay, I'm going to work on my mindset. I'm going to take the time to invest in myself, decide where I want to go, how I want to get there, in what time frame, work backwards, and make sure that my thinking is aligned daily. I see so much out there of hype and excitement and feel good and rah-rah, and that's all wonderful. And we all as human beings need a little bit of that. However, that doesn't create revenue. We need to be focused on our disciplines. We need to be focused on what works. Take a look at your business. Take a look at your financials. What made you money this year? What area has made it so that you have more revenue? Take a look there. How do we expand there? What area did we lack? What area did we miss potential revenue opportunities? How can we hone in on that? How can we solve for that? Instead of listening to the noise and getting so fixated on the feel good, let's go do the hard things this year. Let's close out the year strong. Let's start the new year off very strong as well. But let's focus on the things that are revenue generating, not 14 different things, shiny toy, which is something that every entrepreneur struggles with, right? We want to be focused, but we're so used to working so hard and trying every single thing because it might be a sale, it might help my business. But at the end of the day, once we have a product that works, once we know we are that leader, okay, we're responsible for this. So we have to look at it and say, I need clarity. I need to make sure that my head is on straight. I need to make sure that my mindset is correct. I need to make sure that my plan for 2026 is actually where I want to go. Because if your plan hasn't been updated, how do you expect 2026 to be any different than this year? Going and working backwards, looking into the revenue, missed revenue, found revenue, looking at it and not being intimidated by it, I promise you will set you up for a much more fulfilling and successful new year.